And good morning, people. Welcome back to Star Ocean Till the End of Time. Last time we went around the hotel and talked to people, and we're now in the combat simulator, which is our tutorial on how the fights will progress in this game. This is just the basics it will show us. There are much more advanced things later that you will be learning, but the basics is just fine for now. So, up to 3 characters can participate in the simulation at any time, in the simulation or a battle at any time. Currently, we have 2. To begin with, the basic controls will be explained. HP is being pointed to right now. If HP is lost, the enemy, the person will go down, and they will need to be revived. MP, mental points apparently, in this game. They are also important. If you lose all your MP, you will be downed as well, and you will need to be revived. So you need to be careful of both hit points and mental points. So yeah, that's actually one of the most different things in this game. If you lose your MP, you die. If you lose your HP, you die. And Fury. It lessens with every action you take, and action. Some of the more important. Every action you take uses it. If you don't have enough Fury, you cannot use some actions such as attacking, your special skills, or your magic. That is very important. You need to juggle all your Fury use as well as your what skills you use. In the top right is your radar, where enemies are placed on the map. Blue dots are you and your friendly characters. The red dots are the enemy. Usually it's best just to look on the screen than the map, to be honest. And now we get to show how to move the characters. Left analog stick or directional buttons generally used to move characters. Try it. The combat in this game is completely free-flowing. You can move anywhere in the battlefield, within its parameters at least. So, yeah, you can get right next to the enemies if you wanted to, and say hello, or right next to your characters and go hello. But yeah. There's also another way you can move your characters around. Sidestepping. There are 2 methods that you can use for this. The first method is by holding the left 2 button and using the left analog stick. To be honest, I don't really like this one. And the one I do like is using the left analog stick to run around, and the directional buttons to do my sidestepping. It's not as intuitive, but it's something that I'm actually quite used to in this game, so I'll be going through with that one. Plus, I don't really like multiple button actions as much as it probably could. I could probably do a heck of a lot better in my fighting if I did the left 2 and directionals, but I'm not going to. So, left analog stick for general movement, directional buttons for sidestepping. Next is how to change characters in the game, or in battle simulations. If you press the left 1 button, you move the status indicator to the left. If you do it, press the right one, you do it to the right. If I had a third character, if I pressed right one now, it would go on to the third character. If I pressed left one now, it would go on to the third character. But I've only got these two, so it doesn't really matter too much. I can choose to play as any character, but I can only control the one. Anyone else is used by the computer. And if we press right 2, we can choose if they're going to be operated by the computer, auto battle, or the player, manual battle. It's usually best to keep except for under a few circumstances, to have the other characters controlled by the computer on auto battle, so they actually do things. If they're just on manual, they will stand there and not do anything, which is actually quite helpful in some cases, and in many other cases very much not so. And that's the end of the basics. So moving, changing characters, sidestepping. So what do we do next? Well, how to attack. Quite important in battles, I believe.
Real fight. I won't give up.
Explain how to attack the target. There are two methods: manual and auto. If it's set on auto, the character will continue to do it to target the enemy that is closest. So, yeah, except that even when you're controlling the character, even if it is on auto, you will control that character. You automatically target the closest enemy on this mode, on this section. There is a way that you can control who you are targeting though. But targeting the closest one is what will happen if you run. As you can see with this one, I'm running closest to this one, so I target that one. On the other side, I target the other one. If you set it on manual, if you press X, you can switch target to switch target nits. So you can choose which target you are selecting. However, they can still move and attack you. So yeah, that's not usually the best thing to do. However, what I want to be doing is going on with auto, because it's much easier to use for myself. So set as auto. And since I'm on the hard difficulty, it's quite important that I do things that are comfortable for me. Now, attacking normally. Minor attacks and major attacks. Minor attacks can be blocked by any enemy with 100% fury. That's a block. Because the minor attacks are quicker though, and but can be blocked. There is another attack, the major attack. Major attacks are slower. However, they break guard, and they reduce fury by half if they do break guard. So you need to manage what you are attacking. The enemies at the moment have 100% guard. If I attack them, they guard. I cannot break that, at least in this thing. And if you hit a guarded enemy, you lose fury. I believe you can hit 2 enemies at the same time with this and lose a heck of a lot of fury. But anyways, and major attacks. You can chain up to 2 attacks at a time. So, except when they're guarded. Come on. No, didn't get it. Get there quick enough. But and oh, come on! I want to. There we go. I know it's quite difficult with the thing in the way, but I'm hoping you can see it. There are also there we go. That's the combo. Oh, for his light attack anyway. There are 2 different types of distance attacks as well. You can attack from range by if you're at long distance, the character will, and they're a melee character, they will run in and do an attack, which can be slightly different. And range is the distance between your characters and the enemy target. We are getting to that point. Long and short. They determine which attack will be used. So, yeah. As you can see, I press normal in, and it goes, runs in, does a different attack to what I would do if I was at short range. The other thing is if they are in the air. As you can see, again, different animations. Hitting enemies in the air will be important in this game. They are pretty much helpless when they're in the air. So, and that's a 4-hit combo. Oh, and we get to use skills in this section.
Blade of Fury.
And yeah, that's what I did there. Was basically a combo attack. And
shotgun blast.
That's what I've got, but I'll show those later on when I actually get them properly. But on to the next. Action cancel. By pressing N buttons at the right moment after attacks, rapid chains can be possible. Cancel increases attack damage that you could get. Build battles allow for more practice. We'll get to that later. For the moment, what I need to do is just reduce people's guards and oh well, that didn't last long. And just use that. Just get them. Yeah, I'll show the skills later when I actually get them. Camp commands.
I'll give it my best shot.
Looks like an even match.
So, what are camp commands? Basically, it's the menu. So, you press triangle when you're in battle. I do believe the battle pauses while you are in this menu. So that is quite an interesting interaction. But tactics. This is where you select what you want the AI to do with your characters. Attack enemies with all our might, attack in a well-balanced manner, conserve fury, focus attack, and don't use coup de graces or manual. That one stops them from using skills, I do believe. That one will attack the target that you are focusing on. That will do skills that are low in fury. that is a balanced attack, and that will just use everything that is possible to to kill your target as quickly as possible. So that is what they do. So that's that. Tactical skills. So anti-attack auras. Select aura. These will be important later, but at the moment they're not so much. When you're at 100% Fury, if you have an aura selected, you will do that aura when you guard. So if I had 100% Fury, they did a light attack, and I guarded, if I had standard on, I would stun that enemy. In two-way, it's a wider, it's, I believe, two things come out, and you can do, they have a 70% chance of stun. That is also quite important, but we'll get to that later, and I'll show us a bit more there. Items. You can use items in the game that you have found. Blueberries are all I've got at the moment. You cannot use food in this menu, only usable items. That is why I mentioned it earlier. So be careful of what you are picking up. If it is food and you want it for battle, you cannot use it. Symbology. The main character cannot use symbology at the moment. I don't believe he learns it for quite a while. But Sophia can. She has two in this simulation, healing and antidote. So let's use healing. Basic heal spell. So, yeah. And the last one is escape. There are other things. You can change equipment in battle if you need to, and actually there's the last one, but that's, hopefully you'll be going into a battle equipped the way you want it anyway. So escape.
Let's get out of here.
This one you can automatically escape. There's nothing really there that's any different. And other information.
Oh, a real
I'll
fight.
show you what I've got.
And other things that you might want to know. It's not, these ones aren't as important. The character you have selected down the bottom is the leader, and who you will always start with at the start of a battle. They, even when they're selected by the computer, they're on auto battle by the computer, they will still be controlled by you. You do have to do the actions for that character. So you cannot just sit back and just go twiddle your thumbs while the computer does all the work. Well, you could if you want to leave it to just the other two characters, but that's not usually the best idea. Using the right two, you get to choose between manual and auto battle. And during battle, an enemy attack can alter your condition. Poison will drain in HP at regular intervals. Yeah, that's not the best status, but it can be very interesting at times. Paralysis and petrification stop you from moving. If you are all petrified or all paralysed, game over. This game is not forgiving in that stage. If you are incapable of fighting, you will game over. Stun is not a game over if everyone gets stunned, but you can't move for a period of time. And those are the common ones. There are others, I do believe. Next is the bonus gauge, which is on the right. As you battle and as you deal damage to the enemy, the gauge on the right will go up, and you will get bonuses at when it gets to the top. The bonuses are triple EXP, a very nice one. Double foal, that's the money. Foal is the money, I've remembered. Double chance of items, and I believe there's one other, which oh yeah, healing at the end of the battle. I believe it heals. I believe you get about 5% of your HP and MP back, or something like that. I'm not 100% sure exactly on the amount, but those are the 4 bonuses you get. The bonus battle gauge will not empty as long as the character does not become incapacitated or receive a critical hit. It will break if you receive a critical hit on when you have it full, so you will lose your bonuses. So try not to get hit so much when you've got it. This game really does emphasize you on being nimble in battle and fighting safe. If enemies do critical hits on the characters you don't control, the other two characters, it will not break your gauge. So a trick that you might want to employ is, if you are going to be hit by the character and you have your controlled character is going to be hit and you have a full gauge and you don't want it to break, quickly select jump to another character that's not going to get hit, and you will not break the gauge, and then you can go back and continue battle as you would normally. Just a little tip that I've learnt in my playthroughs of this game. Bonus battles are the key to quickening the levels up of the characters. With triple XP, yes it is. 2 types of cameras in the battle, fixed and normal. Fixed mode is based on how it's now. The characters look small, but you can see more of the battlefield. Normal mode is quite close, is the close range one. I'm going to go fixed because I want to see the battlefield. I want to know where enemies are, where my allies are, and what I can do in my next thing. It's something I like to do in my things. I like to see the battlefield. I like to know where things are, where I can attack next. So fixed it is. And that's the end of the tutorial. However, we're not quite done. We're going to now start.
All right, let's play. Computer, start.
Player 1, Fate Line God. Character, Sword Master Adonis Klein. User level, AAA.
He's been in here quite a lot, if he's got that level.
Player 2, Sophia Estede. Character, Flare Witch Cecilia Fairmana. User level, E.
Yeah, I don't think she's been in here very often.
Battlefield, Remote City of Listia. Monster level, E.
E is very subjective, because I think this is going to be quite difficult because I am on universe difficulty.
Setup complete. Continue.
Yep.
Okay, we're ready.
Preparing to commence. This simulation system may abort a game if it detects that player safety is at risk.
They're very important. If enemies... I cannot get a game over from this, but I can lose.
I already know that. Just start.
So,
Confirmed. Commencing game.
here we go. And
I'll give it my best shot.
I get these.
Yeah.
And yeah, that I don't usually see that
Stop that.
thing.
Take that. Hey, that hurt.
And Sophia's in a bit of trouble there.
Hey, that hurt. Yeah.
I'm,
You won't get away with it.
to be honest. Okay, I'm stunned a bit. Ooh, I got away. To be honest, I am going to leave her on the ground because I need to.
How do you like that?
I am trying to win this first battle, at least. I do not have any special skills in this mode because I'm still low level. And I do not believe I get any experience for this. Right, that's one down. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. I will be abusing this heavy attack quite profusely. My usual tactic is to run in, run out, do the heavy attack and hit them up in the air. Having them together is not good. I need them to split up, if I can. Move, 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 move. Okay, I did no damage on that. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm getting hurt. Okay, you can stay doing that. That's fine.
How do you like that?
Right. And hopefully, yeah,
We're on a roll.
that's the end of that fight. 16-fold, no experience. You don't get experience for these startup fights.
That wore me out.
But wasn't it fun?
Slightly.
Well, it wasn't too bad, I guess.
On Earth and Galaxy levels, that fight is simple. So, should we go on to the next fight? There are 3 fights. Well, let's see. Let's just give up, I think. Mostly because I'm not getting any experience from these fights.
Eat or something. You look pretty bushed.
And, well, there you go. So, off we go.
Yeah, I'm beat.
You need more exercise.
Just a bit. Everyone does.
Guess I'm just a fatty.
No.
No one's saying that. Sheesh.
Has anyone been looking at you? You're definitely not.
Hey, let's go find my mom and dad.
Sounds like a plan. Time to go eat.
Right.
What the?
Something's happened, and we'll find out next time. So, until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.